To what it do? Back at it again. It's your girl Onyx. One more time. Got another piece for y'all. This one's a little bit more political, and it's called Peace. And I wrote this back in 2006, I think. 2007. I don't know. 6 or 7, something like that. But anyway, it was inspired by the war in Iraq. I have a family member, a very close family member, who has been in the Army for several years, and she was stationed in Iraq at the time. So I was just going through some mental shit, just reacting to all of it. It just kind of got to me, and so I did what I do best to just, you know what I mean, just deal with all my emotions, and so I wrote. So I'm gonna read this, and then I want y'all to hit me up. Let me know if y'all have any family members over there in the Middle East doing the thing to keep us all safe over here. I'm against the war personally, but and you'll be able to tell in this poem that I'm getting ready to read. But still, whatever y'all gotta say, I invite feedback always. All right, it's called Peace. If war is supposed to achieve peace, then we should be living in harmony. Instead, it's the opposite, a land of destruction and poverty. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I don't see the bigger plan. All I know is that when my blood traveled to Iraq, I did too. My heart breaks for every family who experienced what mine went through, or worse. My heart is in pieces. My family is in pieces, full of lonely mothers, sisters, cousins, and nieces, all for the sake of peace. I'll never forget September 11th, the day when global terrorism was born. My eyes were mesmerized, watching the newscast over and over, over and over. Images of tangled bodies falling lower and lower, lower and lower. Then I hear, peace. We will seek peace. Eating dinner, I'm looking down at my chicken and peas, praying, please, let this violence cease. On September 10th, I was 16. The next day, I grew up, never to be 16 again. Not until I see peace, and not all these dead bodies haunting me on TV. Make them stop. Tell them it ain't my fault. I didn't declare war on a suspicion, but now fear the admission that I may be wrong. Facing the fact that this war's death toll greatly surpasses the bloody Vietnam. No, we'll just keep holding on for peace. Global peace. My guess is that peace is lost. I mean, it can't even find its way to my front door. I think it might have the wrong set of directions. Because when I stand in New York City, looking in every direction, all I see is depression. The only peace I feel is that 9mm tucked tight up my sleeve. You know, just in case the government's peace never finds its way. I got my protection. And it's cheaper than the millions spent on covert firearms, millions that could have been spent at home to inspire an aspiring black boy that he don't need this nation's army to be all he can be. Instead, march over his hopeless body on your way to war and deliver a country from the same evils that I see every day behind closed doors. Pat yourself on the back, Mr. Bush. But I ask, what are we really fighting for? Peace.